that I'm Francisla Sidanis, BSN2A student. This video is for our project for the future thinking, and here is our interview with Ma'am.
Okay, good morning everyone. I'm Benji Mohammed. I am an instructor of the College of Arts and Sciences. I teach social sciences classes like ethics and design and also philosophy.
So let's proceed with the questions now. So Ma'am, what do you think the world will look like in
2015? It's quite challenging to forecast what our world will be like 25 years from now. Okay? However, I'll just depend my answers on the trends or the present events that are happening at the moment. And one of the most significant observation that I want to share is about the development of technology. Well, we all know that we already have what we call AI, or the artificial intelligence. So it's like everything is being controlled now by artificial intelligence. So probably in 2015, AI is expected to be integrated, of course, into our day-to-day activities. And let's take, for instance, in education. Well, AI, like the different tools that we have, such as ChatGPT, Gemini, and the likes, we are already using them, of course, and we are utilizing them in a positive way. Okay, so it is already AI is already a part and parcel of our daily lives. Okay? And of course, more importantly, is in education natin. So whenever we want to gather information, or whenever we want to search on things, on people as well, then all we have to do is refer to those tools, refer to AI. Okay? And also, as BS nursing students, you all are aware of the transition now regarding healthcare, right? And that is true, of course, the help of AI. So we have, let's take for instance, we have many procedures now that are being elevated, or that are being integrated with the healthcare. So, for example, we have procedures, or the different procedures in the healthcare. These are already affected by and processed by using AI. So, mas advanced, it will be more advanced in 2050, because we know the trend now. It's like yung mga cellphones din natin, yung mga nag-a-advance in like yearly, parang nag-a-upgrade yung mga cellphones natin, and that will also be true in 2050.
So let's proceed with the next question, Ma'am. What are you most excited or worried about in the future?
What I'm excited about in the future is the continuous evolution of based of AI. So, ngayon, in Western countries, in advanced or in developed countries, they now have you can drive for less cars. Okay? And this is, of course, it's initiated by Tesla. So, probably by 2050 siguro, di ba, may spaceship na ang mode of transportation natin. So, it's not far from impossibility, because we are experiencing this technology, or this advancements in technology at the present. So I'm quite excited about that. And what I'm worried about is there's some potential risk and challenges that's brought about by this AI because there will be, well, just a personal view, on my personal view, there will be the takeover now of robots or AI in the performance of our day-to-day activities. Who knows that even yung mga surgeons natin, regarding healthcare, the surgeons uh, will be taken over by robots. Parang there are even news that yung mga surgeons are robots na. So, and it's a reality because at the moment, again, in developed countries, they are using robotics. And that is what I worry about. Probably, yung mga human beings, wala na yung mga environment. So, it will be, the world will be taken over by robotics. And that is very alarming, so that's
So let's proceed again with the next question. What advice would you give the youth today for creating a better future?
Okay, today is being influenced by technology and the moral virtues, the values of this generation are very much affected. So to have a better future, I advise that the younger generations or the younger generation of today must practice empathy. So we must understand each other. Empathy meaning we have to put ourselves in the situation of others and then ask ourselves if or how we will feel if we are in that situation. So there's this ability to understand each other. So instead of building walls, we have to build bridges, so to speak. So that is more on the ethical side. And of course, whenever a moral person practices empathy, it will also be towards the development of human beings as well as the whole world itself. Especially ngayon na it's like the world needs healing whenever it comes to certain phenomena, even the events that we are in at the moment. I know you are all aware of what's happening in the political arena. So, how can we become a developed country if we do not develop or flourish ourselves first? So, that is a way of developing ourselves. And also, be critical thinkers. We do not just have to believe in everything that we read, in everything that we listen, or in everything that we hear. Especially that social media is so powerful. So it's so powerful that people immediately believe in everything that they view, in everything that they watch, in everything that they hear in the different platforms of social media. So we have to think critically and then analyze first if whatever we are reading or whatever materials that we read or hear are if they are verified facts or if they are just mere hearsays. Okay? So again, this is one way of questioning everything. You know, the basic questions of who, what, where, when, and how. They are still very applicable, and especially at this time. There are fake news and even more it's deep fake, deep fake news. So we have to use our critical minds, okay? And be responsible digital citizens. Okay? So I advise also the young generations to think before they click because it will leave a click. It's like a blueprint of everything that we do, in everything that we say and on social media. Okay? it's not that easy to just delete whatever we post in Facebook or in Instagram. So be very responsible because this social media, as what I've said a while back, it's very powerful. So we have to use it in a positive way, in a useful way. So that's
So I would like to add an additional questions for the sake of the the question is, what are the goals for you in achieving a better future?
okay. There's this one thing I would like to emphasize, and that is we do not have to expect immediate results. Okay? So whenever we do something, we do not expect that a positive result is gained at once or immediately. Once again, we have to strive, we have to work, and of course, we have to be motivated also in doing something that is good. So do not expect a result immediately. And because it takes time, it takes patience also, and it takes a sustained effort for us to have a better future. There's no shortcuts whenever it comes to success or success.
In additional, what is your particular for in achieving a better future?
Okay, there's this one American theologian, a pastor, and author by the name of Bernard I. Sweet. And when I just read it, he said that the future is not something we enter. The future is something we create. So it depends on all of us. We need to have the right choice to do something that is beneficial for the whole world. Because we cannot rely on others. We cannot rely on any other being. But it has to start from us. So we have to create whatever future we want to do. So be very careful also when it comes to your human acts. As your ethics teacher, you have known about that. That whatever choices that we make, whatever choices or options that we choose, there are respective consequences along with it. And you all know that all of our human actions, they are accountable. And we are accountable for them, and we are responsible. So once again, I'd like to reiterate that the future is something that we create. Okay? So we have to be active participants also regarding our environment, regarding our world. So if we want to have a better future for us and of course for the generations to come, we have to actively do our part. We do not just rely on the government, but we have to do our part, especially you who are still young, you are, as what Dr. Jose Rizal said, the youth is the future of the motherland. So just be responsible. Alright, thank you also for giving me this opportunity to share what I have in my mind. And I hope that I enlightened you with my answers, with my humble answers. Thank you also.
Thank you.
Based from the interview, I understood that the respondent imagined the year 2050 as a time when technology and science will be a big part of daily life. They pictured flying cars, advanced medicine, and very smart machines. But they also shared worries about climate change and the loss of human connection. For me, this shows that the future is not only about exciting inventions but also about serious challenges. For us, it means we need to prepare for both the benefits and the problems that may come with progress. The respondent gave advice that was both practical and meaningful. They said that we should focus on education, discipline, and caring for the environment because these are the keys to a better future. For me, this means I must build good habits from now on so I can be ready for tomorrow. For us, it means avoiding laziness, negativity, and wasting time because these things stop us from growing and moving forward as a society. Their life quote: "The seeds you plant today will be the future you harvest," inspired me a lot. For me, it means that even my small actions now, by studying well, practicing discipline, and respecting nature, will shape the life I will have in the future. And for us, it reminds us that the choices we make today will affect the kind of world we'll live in. This made me realize that the future is not something we should just wait for, it is something we build step by step, starting from now on.